So I'm gonna run Pandora in the background. I'm gonna run Instagram, Facebook. I'm gonna run a YouTube playlist on both phones, among other apps, and we're gonna see which phone drains down to 75% the quickest. What's up, y'all? So I just upgraded my phone to a Samsung Galaxy Note 20.
Finally.
And I love this phone, but some people were suggesting if I was going to upgrade my phone, why not just upgrade to the latest and greatest, which is the Galaxy S22 Ultra. I'm kind of cheap. I got this Galaxy Note 20 for $541. Now I also ordered this Galaxy S22 Ultra, which is $1,099. So
I think you should explain to your viewers that we are an Android family.
We're an Android family, right? So I have the Galaxy Note 20. You have?
I have the S20 Plus.
S20 Plus. Son has the S10?
S10.
S10.
Yeah, S10.
So folks are saying I should just upgrade to the latest and greatest, which is the Galaxy S22 Ultra. But you're looking at about $400 to $500 more. So what we're going to do in this video is we're going to compare my Galaxy Note 20 here, which I love, and compare it to the S22 Ultra to see if it's really worth an additional $400 or $500. Now before we do that, I'm going to tell y'all what the things that I look for in a phone. Now keep in mind that I do YouTube on the side. I do it part-time. I'm not a full-time YouTuber, but I also manage social media accounts. So the things that are important to me in a phone is battery life, durability, how durable it is, because I put my camera on my chest to do bike reviews and stuff like that. So sometimes it falls. The storage, how much storage do I have? Can I store a lot of videos on it, things like that?
Selfies.
Selfies, that's what's important to you?
Camera,
yes. The quality of the video especially is important to me. So those are the things that are important to me when it comes to a phone. So
if I'm at a concert and I got horrible seats, I want to know what the zoom is. I want the zoom to be great, and I want the zoom to have clear pictures so it can, at least my pictures don't seem like I had bad seats.
Okay. And I think this S22 Ultra, I think that's one of the differences is it has like 2 zoom cameras, I think. One is 3 times, one is 10 times, but we're going to test that out. All right, so we're going to go ahead and unbox this here. S22 Ultra here. All right.
What color is it?
It is.
Oh, it's like a dark teal, like a aqua. The back of it. I like this color.
Now I will say it looks like that has more of a matte. That has like a matte finish.
Yeah.
But my Note 20 is more like glossy. And this one is heavier. This S22 Ultra is heavier than my Note 20 Ultra.
Is it bigger?
The S22 Ultra is the bigger phone. Heavier, wider, and taller. Okay, what also came in the box is this here, which I'm assuming includes our information about the cell phone, like our setup and everything. You have a pin here, so I'm assuming that this has the memory card slot.
How-to manual.
We took the pin out. Gonna see if the pin opens up a memory card slot on the S22 Ultra there. See what else comes in this box. Okay, looks like we have our charger, a cord for the charger, but there's no charger. There's no base to the charger.
What? They didn't give you no base?
Nope.
We need a base and we need some headphones.
We didn't get a base. We didn't get no headphones. We got this quick start guide and terms and conditions. All right, so that we can continue on with the review. My son here likes the pop tags. So go ahead.
Oh, no.
You hurry up, man. So now we're going to talk about some details of both phones. Again, the Note 20 only had 3 lenses. The S22 Ultra has these 3 lenses, but it also has 2 additional lenses, which I think is because it has 2 zooms. What we're now going to do is try to take the memory card out of this S22 Ultra. Let's take this out here. I think this is my memory card, I would think. Okay. Alright, so that's my SIM card. I'm not seeing a memory card slot here. So I think the S22 Ultra does not come with a memory card. So you can get this Note 20 in a 512 gigabyte version, maximum. You can get this S22 Ultra in a 1 terabyte version. But this S22 Ultra does not have a memory slot. So 1 terabyte is the maximum amount of space that you can get on your S22 Ultra phone. Now with your Note 20, because you can get a 512 gigabyte phone and it also has a memory card slot, you can get a terabyte memory card. So that means that you can get 1.5 terabytes on this phone compared to a maximum of 1 terabyte on this phone. So regarding the storage battle, the Note 20 takes it because you got 0.5 more. Now it says that this S22 Ultra has LTPO technology, and I guess that's to make your screen sharper and smoother, but I'm not seeing that much of a difference here. They look about the same to me. Maybe it's a little sharper, but I'm not seeing a huge difference, to be honest. Now both phones come with pins, and it is said that the S22 Ultra, oh that's cool, as soon as I took the pin out it came out with something for me to draw with. This didn't. Hey, that's pretty cool. No, I believe both pins have Bluetooth technology, kind of like a remote control to your phone. Now it says that the Note 20 has a 9 millisecond latency with this pin, while the Ultra S22 has a 2.8 millisecond latency. So let's test that out. Let's try to draw at the same time here. Okay. Yeah, the S22 Ultra is quicker. And it looks like you don't have to apply as much pressure. Okay, now let's go into the camera settings of both cameras. We're going to try to go through both of them at the same time. Click on camera on both of them here, see what all options we have. So let's start with photo. Looks like we have the same options at the top here. Let's click here. Okay, let's see what settings we have on both phones here. So everything looks pretty much the same. Look like we do have some different options with the selfie. We're in the camera settings now. Look like so far everything looks the same. Okay, look like we do have 2 different options regarding selfie color tone. So for the Note 20, we click there. We have cool, original, and warm. See those options, cool, original, and warm. For the S22 Ultra, we have bright and natural, and we'll look at those in depth a little bit later. We'll test those out. So that's different. They both have video stabilization. They both have advanced recording options. Look like those are the same. Okay. This has auto HDR. The Note 20 has auto HDR. The S22 Ultra has auto FPS, which is not available right now because I have this in full screen mode. But okay, so that's different. They both have tracking autofocus, which is what I love. But you can select the subject to focus on, and as the subject moves, it'll adjust the focus accordingly. I like that too. Looks like everything else is pretty much the same. Regarding our zoom options here, if you can see the Note 20, you have 0.5, you have 1, and you have 3. But for the S22 Ultra, you have 0.5, you have 1, you have 3, but you also have 10. I now want to see what different dimensions I have on both cameras here, so I'm going to hit this button on both. Look like everything is the same there. Let's go into portrait here. So on portrait I can go 1 or 2 times zoom. Here I can go 1, 3 times zoom. Now go into photo on both phones here, see what options we have. Again, 1 more zoom here. I have a 10 times zoom here. But I also have something here that I don't have here. And that looks like it's my Auto framing. I believe what that means is if you're recording a video and there's a subject that you want to focus on, if that subject is leaving the video will follow them even without you having to move the camera. Let's start out by testing out the selfies of both phones. So the S22 Ultra is supposed to have a shooting of 40 megapixels on the selfie compared to 10 on the Note 20 on the selfie. Here it does look like the S22 Ultra blurred the background by default, so that makes the edges look a little bit more crispier, to be honest. It looks like it has a more natural color. If we zoom in here, yeah, it looks like the edges are just a little bit more crispier on the S22 Ultra regarding outdoor photos. The same goes for the indoor photo, especially if you look at her cheek. Look like the line is just a little bit more crispier on the S22 Ultra. Let's next compare the rear-facing camera. I believe the biggest difference between these two cameras on the rear-facing camera is the zoom. So let's first take photos of the rear-facing camera in general. Let's see what the one indoor looks like. So regarding the indoor photo, it does look like the Note 20 has a more natural color to it, to be honest. Looks like the S22 Ultra has more contrast in the shadow, a little darker shadows, but other than that, I'm not seeing a whole lot of difference here. Regarding the outdoor photo, I do think the S22 Ultra had a bit better color. If you look in the background there, you can see that the S22 Ultra has more color on the brick. And I do think it has sharper lines. If we can zoom into her arms here, it looks like the lines are sharper on the S22 Ultra. But other than that, I don't see that big of a difference. Alright, so now let's compare the portrait mode photos. Now this S22 Ultra is supposed to have AI depth mapping to give you smoother edges, but let's test that out. So regarding the portrait photos, it does look like the S22 Ultra is giving you more vivid colors. The Note 20 looks more bright. And the edges do look a little bit more crispier on the S22 Ultra. If you look at her right thigh here, her contrast between her skin and the grass. And now let's compare the zooms of both cameras. So regarding the zoom, I'm pretty far out here. And yeah, there's no comparison really. The S22 Ultra has better color, better quality. And I tried to do maximum zoom on both cameras. Now let's test out what I use the most on both phones, which is the video. Let's first start out by testing out or comparing the self-facing video. I believe this S22 Ultra is supposed to be able to use all cameras, including the self-facing camera in 8K, which this one can't use the self-facing camera in 8K, but I didn't see an option for that. So regarding the selfie outdoor video here, it does look like the S22 Ultra has more contrast on the shadows again. But it does look a little clearer too. You can actually look at the hair follicles on my cheek there on the S22 Ultra. And our hair, the lines around our hair looks a little bit more crispy. But other than that, everything appears to be the same. So this is a comparison of the self-facing cameras. I have the S22 Ultra on bright, and I have the Note 20 on warm. I would assume they're kind of the same. But which one do y'all think look better? To be honest, I actually think the Note 20 looks better. It looks like the S22 Ultra is trying to be too detailed, it seemed like. I don't know. Y'all let me know. Y'all let me know which camera y'all think looks the best. I'm going with the Note 20, to be honest. So now let's compare the videos of the rear-facing camera. Now with this outdoor video, the S22 Ultra does have more vivid color and it does look less blurry. This is a much better quality video here. Now it does look like the auto zoom is pretty much the same on both cameras. I'm not seeing a whole lot of difference here with the auto zoom. Now I believe the video stabilization is also the same, but to test that out, I got some action shots here. These are the shots that I usually use on my electric bike reviews. Y'all tell me, do y'all see any difference in the video stabilization? Y'all see any difference in action quality here regarding my electric bike shots here? Comment below, let me know. And now let's compare the video zooms of both cameras. Regarding the video zoom, just like the picture zoom, the S22 Ultra has much better colors, a higher quality video, and it's more stable, more stabilization. On the Note 20, it's really hard for me to track my subject here, like especially when I'm zoomed in at the max. Like I'm really far here and I'm zoomed in, maximum zoom on both cameras, and on the Note 20 it was hard for me to keep up with her, but the S22 Ultra, it was a little bit more stable. So regarding the battery, the Note 20 has a 4500 amp hour battery, and the S22 Ultra has a 5,000 amp hour battery, so it's supposed to give you 20% better battery life on the S22 Ultra, but let's test that out. Now I use Smart Switch to move or copy all of my apps from my Note 20 to my S22 Ultra, so that we have the exact same apps on both phones. So I'm gonna run Pandora in the background. I'm gonna run Instagram, Facebook. I'm gonna run a YouTube playlist on both phones, among other apps, and we're gonna see which phone drains down to 75% the quickest. Alright, so it's been about 3 hours, and the Note 20 is at 75%, and the S22 Ultra is at 83%, with the same apps running and everything. So that's a significant difference here. That's around 10% difference regarding the battery life. So now that we have both phones at 75%, we're going to charge them at the same time here, and we're going to see how long it takes each phone to get back to 100% battery life. We're about 30 minutes later from when we first started charging, and I'm rounding here. When the S22 Ultra got to 100%, the Note 20 was at 98%, so not that big of a difference regarding charging. Now regarding durability, this S22 Ultra is supposed to be 12-13% more durable. That's because they both have Gorilla Glass Victus, but the S22 Ultra has Gorilla Glass Victus Plus. Now I don't want to test that out, to be honest, but I will say one time I was kneeling down with my Note 20, and the Note 20 was in my pocket. I was trying to get take a picture, and the Note 20 was in my pocket. It fell from like here to here. Like it was that long of a fall on my Note 20, and it cracked the screen. Like I have a small crack on my screen now, so I'll just assume that that's a good thing if it's more durable than that. So regarding the photos, the videos, and the storage and the battery life, do y'all think I should upgrade from a Note 20 to a S22 Ultra? I'll let y'all tell me if y'all think I should upgrade. Comment below, let me know. Any other smartphones that you want me to review, or smart tablets, comment below. I'm just your average consumer, you know, I'm not an expert at these or anything like that, but hopefully y'all enjoyed the video. Thank y'all for watching. Peace.